Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for December 7th, 2023. So I just dropped Brian off at the groomers. Not just, like maybe almost 2 hours ago. Because, I have Chica. So we went for a walk. I went to McDonald's this morning because I was starving. I woke up hungry, but it was I didn't have enough time to prepare breakfast and all that stuff or even have a coffee. I basically just had a time to walk them around and then go because I want them to go to the bathroom before we go in the car, right? So I went to McDonald's and I got, first we went to the groomers. The place is called Fluffy Mutt Grooming Salon. Fluffy Mutt Grooming Salon. And I went there and I swear to you, it's the most scared I've seen Brian. He was terrified in there. Usually he's okay, but over here he was scared. He might be thinking like he's in trouble, like I'm leaving him or something. I don't know what the issue, why he was so scared. Like he was scared. So that might be why he was so scared, because he got in trouble and maybe he thinks this is his punishment. Like maybe I'm getting rid of him, or I don't know what the deal is, right? But he was terrified. They were nice there though. The ladies were nice, and one lady told me something, because I told her he doesn't like anybody touches his feet. But you know what she told me? She said that breed is like that. Oh, that explains everything. So now I am double thinking that thing I said, when you think about it, I don't want to physically, I already did enough. He got punched for biting me, and that's bad, but I don't think I need to take it any further than that by having a part of his body removed. I'm still just gonna see. I think that's being drastic. Maybe I was being a little drastic, so I'm just gonna wait, and maybe I was just jumping the gun a little bit with that. I was angry, I was upset, you know um but when I went there and this lady told me that, I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was just him, because he's had issues with his feet before, but she said it's the breed. So I'm like, all right. So that's why I'm double thinking now. That's usually how it is. It's about stepping back, taking a deep breath, and thinking about things. I was thinking about this when I had Chica, and because I went to McDonald's, which was a really bad idea. It was super bad idea, because I went there and I went in, I walked in because the drive-through line was really long. So I go in there, and lady just got done taking care of somebody, and then I step up, and then she goes, "Oh, I'll be right with you." I think I waited there for like 5 minutes, to be quite honest with you. And then she finally comes up, and then I don't say anything about the wait. I just told her my order, and then she says, "Okay, your total is da 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 da." And I said, "Okay, can I have the receipt?" Why don't they have the receipt at McDonald's? I don't understand that. I want to see the receipt. I want to have the receipt. And she goes, "Oh, okay, I'll get it for you." She's all right now. And I said, "Yeah." And so she goes, "Oh, okay." So she went into the back, and she grabbed the receipt, and she handed it back to me all crumpled up. And I said, "Did you do this?" And she said, "Oh, no. They did that in the back because they just were going to throw it away." And then she told me they're not even supposed to do that. So right there, whatever they're doing back there, it's not, they don't got it together. you know. I try not to mess with McDonald's people, you know, because a lot of young people start their first jobs at McDonald's, and this is like the baseline of learning responsibilities, and all those people there were looking young. So I'm not trying to go in there and scream and yell and holler like you see all these people around doing. You know, this is they're trying to learn, right? And whether they do or not, it's not anyone's problem. But you don't have to give them a hard time. They're already not getting paid well. They are getting the job, you know, knowledge that they need, which is good. I worked for fast food too. I worked at Carl's Jr. and In-N-Out and Subway. I worked at all kinds of places. But I treated those places like I own them, you know, as in I took pride in my work, right? Not like I own them. I own this place. I'm the boss. No, not like that. But basically, like, listen, I work here. I appreciate this job and I appreciate the work. So I'm going to do the best I can do. You know, that's how that's how I think, you know, with everything I do. And if something's not working out, separate myself. I don't keep myself stuck in stuff. No. I come to my senses, you know, I try to think about things, think things over, you know, how can I make things better? So that's how I do, you know. But yeah, so, you know, it was a bad service. They gave me the wrong food. They didn't even give me my coffee. I had to go up to them and I said, yeah, because I came with my bag to the front. And the lady says, oh, I'll be right with you. And I said, okay. And so I waited and waited and waited and waited again. And then she goes, can I help you? I said, yeah, I was wondering when you guys were going to give me the first item on this receipt. And it was just a coffee. And she's all, oh. And then so she went, she brought the coffee back, and I'm all right, you know, thanks. So I go to the car. I ordered a couple extra things to, you know, I give to Chica because she will eat anything. And usually if I go to McDonald's, I'll usually get them a meat patty because I don't mind the McDonald's breakfast sometimes, not all the time. And today I don't think it was a good day because I'll tell you. Anyways, she gave me the coffee, we left, and I sat in the parking lot and I did the survey. You can get buy one, get one with this, but I probably won't use the coupon. I just wanted to tell them, like, you know, the service was really bad. I also noticed that the kids were there on their phones and stuff. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea for people to be having their phones on them during work. I don't ever remember me doing that, you know, but then again, it wasn't during these times. So, so I left, you know, there. And on top of that, I went to take a bite for my sandwich. It was a completely wrong sandwich. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. It's better I just go, you know, just get what you get and go. You know, that food is not good for you anyways. You know, I ended up leaving from there and we ended up going towards, because I knew I was very close. I went to Harbor Freight because I wanted to buy a new light, which is this one right here, right? It already broke. It already broke because I went to turn this part broke. You know, the quality of stuff nowadays is crap. But I'm not going to return it because it doesn't affect the light. It just affects the stand. So I'm just going to leave it as is. It's just like the other one, kind of heavy duty like that, except the carrier on it is flimsy and it's busted. So, I mean, maybe I could. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to go through that. But I went there and I bought some extra batteries because I've decided also that I don't want to use AAAs anymore. AAAs are for those little, it's okay. Because, so the AAAs are for these little round lights from Harbor Freight, which are really good. You know, they light up really well. The problem is the screws in the back are the problem. You always got to have a screwdriver. You guys got to figure. I don't like that anymore. I like something you could clip off and put the batteries in, clip it back on, and you're good. And that's how these are. I'll probably use these and then get rid of them. I do have one tap light up there that requires AAA. That is the only thing that I'll probably keep for those AAAs that I have left. But I have noticed that my fairy lights and these other lights, they all require AA. So I'm just going to go back to AA's. I'm going to use these lights. And yeah, that's how I'm going to do. I don't know. I might, I might return that. I might not. It just depends. So after that, we went to, I took her to the park. And, by the time I was done shopping at Harbor Freight, my stomach was bad. Yeah, after eating that food. I shouldn't, That's why I don't like fast food. It makes you feel sick afterwards, I don't mind getting drinks. An iced tea, water, coffee. That's okay because I drink those things anyways. But the food, oh my God, my stomach is not good now. So I decided I didn't even go to Victoria. My stomach doesn't feel good. And plus the lady said she might call me in about 3 hours. And going all the way to Victoria and trying to go to my storage and coming back, I don't think I would have made it. And because Brian is so scared, I want to be there right when he's done, and to comfort him because maybe he thinks I'm not coming back. So when I go there, I saw they have these little squeaky toys. I'm going to show him, oh, good job. And then show him a toy or get him a toy for being a good boy. And then we'll come back here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I was thinking about maybe if I have time to do a reading, I might. I don't know. Maybe I might do it after. But that's what's going on. Brian, right now, as we speak, is at Fluffy Mutt Grooming Salon in Port Lavaca. And just as a side note, they actually cater to travelers. Yeah, so that's another good thing. So every time I come around this way, I will definitely, Brian's getting a haircut from them. All my business will be taken to them. If you have a pet and you are in this area, Port Lavaca, that's a good place to go. You might want to give them a call, see if you can, fit into their schedule or if they have any cancellations or anything like that, So, but that's what I have for right now. Maybe we'll do a chit chat later and I'll tell you, I'll show you how he looks and, and what happened, but that's all I have. Right now, I think my stomach, that McDonald's screwed me up. So I think I might just lay down for a minute. It kind of feels like heavy on me, like I just ate a brick, So yeah, now I have to heal myself from that food, like, because it's not good quality. It's such bad food, but my stomach was growling. And when my stomach starts to growl, then I start to get a headache. And if it goes on for too long, I'll get migraines. And you guys know I don't take pills for nothing. And I have to suffer through those. So, I don't have migraines anymore. And it's probably because I eat better. Yeah, the food you eat and stuff. And, I can't stress that enough. I can't stress about what you put in your body, But that's all I have for right now. No. One more thing. We're here until Saturday, and I think Saturday a big storm is rolling through here. Yeah, but I think I'll be at Carl Park. Shoot. I'll be at Carl Park, but I do remember at that place they have some water level thing there that the water rises, and I hope the storm doesn't make it like that because I don't want to be underwater. I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe I might go to the FM place first, the FM 521 place. Maybe I might do that, or I might skip them both altogether and go straight to this other place that I know about, but I'm not sure. Things are changing all the time, and it's all because, the situation at hand. We'll have to see how things work out, and, yeah. That's all I have for now. And yeah, I will come back and show you guys Brian and how he looks. I kind of feel a little bad. Not because he's getting the haircut, because he needs it. He's going to feel better. I just feel bad that he's so frightened like that. I've never seen him that scared. He might think that I'm leaving him there or something because of what happened. I know he remembers. So, and I know he's sorry. So, yeah, So I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for December 7th, 2023. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.